Good day, everyone. I am Erica Kimora, and I will continue the discussion about guidelines for preparing case analysis. The need for specificity. From the word itself, be specific and do not make a broad generalization, such as the company should pursue a market penetration strategy, whereas a company works toward a higher market share by tapping into existing markets. In this way, through market penetration strategy, the need for being specific became broad that the market became complementary to other existing market. And to exercise the word specific, we need to use these questions such as what, why, when, how, where, and who. It is because through these questions, we will able to answer and identify the words directly and be on point. So failure to use a specific is a single major shortcomings of most oral and written case analysis. Why is that the case? It is for the reasons that if we don't do specific writings, the topic became broad and sometimes it becomes irrelevant to the main topic. And instead of the topic became easy to understand, it is more likely to become vague. So business people dislike generalities and vagueness. So in making a case analysis, as much as possible, be specific, avoid generalities and the uncertainty. So the need for originality is do not necessarily recommend the course of actions that the peer plans to take or actually undertook. So even if those actions are resulted in improved revenues and earnings, so it is best if we have our own recommendations or goal, not that what others recommended is always the best. So the aim of this or of case analysis is to consider all the facts and informations relevant to the organization at the time. It also to generate feasible alternative strategies to choose among those alternatives and to defend your recommendations. So looking back at the time where strategic decisions were being made by the firm strategists, based on the information available, is what would you have done? So anong action ba ang dapat nating gawin? So first is support your position with charts, graphs, ratios, analysis, um, and the likes. So not a revelation from the library. So when you are doing a report, it should be based on facts supported by all of the relevant informations and references. So yung for example, so doing a thesis, whereas we gathered relevant ideas depending on what topic we have. So we must have a proper references that will support our ideas, whether it is a chart, graphs, and the likes. So in thesis, we have the gathering of data, and through that, uh, we will able to present a data or information not from the library. So became a good strategist by thinking through situations. So when thinking rationally, you can come up with a good strategy, especially when you are in a dire situation. And also, when you are thinking through the situation critically and always stay focused, I can tell that we were easily can make a strategy. So also make management assessments and propose a plan. So be original. So be original, you can say that you are the only one. So one in a million. And it is because being original is authentic. So no one can replace what you have done. It is like you are doing a compare and contrast about your recommendations versus the company plans or recommendations. The need to contribute. Strategy formulation, implementation, and evaluation decisions are commonly made by a group of individuals rather than by a single persons. So decisions commonly made by group of individuals because it is better to have more ideas and information than from a single person, which is true. So they can exchange insights and informations about a certain topic. And however, if you are making decisions single-handedly, it is hard whether your decision is the best option or there's more room for a big improvements. So usually when doing a case analysis at school, the common scenario is that professor or teachers dividing the class in a group. It is because it is also the same in business world. They sometimes need to rely to other for more improvements and to have a better strategy or decisions. So there are no perfect people, so there are no perfect strategies. So this is to say that there are lots of people trying to better themselves and improve their lives, but none of them are perfect. So same with the strategies. Although you think it is perfect, but still there is more and more lot better than that. Like for example, technologies are evolving way too fast. A lot of improvements are happening. However, as time passes by, we can easily tell that there is more to explore and making strategies is one of them. And last is be a good listener and a good contributor. So if you want to contribute, be a good listener. Only in that way, we can easily identify and understand the idea or the information. So kapag gusto mo na pakinggan ka din nila, matutong makinig and vice versa. And for our notable quote, we have don't recommend anything you would not be prepared to do yourself if you were in a decision maker's shoes by A.J. Strickland III. So that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.